I'm not going to take a few minutes of your time. I just got back home. You feel me? I kind of knew about this a little bit. I was told, I was in the off dribble. I've been in the off the dribble Discord, if y'all don't know. I was been told about this by Davo himself. The game is locked in. I'm sorry. I'm home by myself right now. Nas versus Briscoe. This shit been building for years. Pay-per-view. November 8th. Ooh, man. I just wanted to give y'all my first raw reactions. I'm going to read the statement out for y'all. Hold on. South to Ball's life off the dribble. As promised, we told y'all this matchup would go down at a later date, and the wait is finally over. Nas Core versus Isaiah Briscoe 1v1 is officially locked in for November 8th at Undisputed, presented by Ball's Life and Off the Dribble. Who y'all got? Oh, man, I can't wait. This game's been building. Been a lot of trash talk by Nas. Nas, you gotta win this. But I don't think I got Briscoe. I got Briscoe winning. I've been saying it. I think Briscoe's gonna win this game. I'm gonna tell y'all why I think Briscoe's gonna win this game. I think this is one of them situations where Nas has kept barking. And Briscoe's talked a little bit. But it hasn't been to the point, in my opinion, that Nas has been on that. Nas has kept poking and poking and poking and poking and poking. He's gotten the matchup he wants. Nas, this is a must-win for Nas. But I don't think he's going to win this. Because I think Nas hasn't had a true test yet in a long time, y'all. Nas has been beating opponents, especially on pay-per-view, by 15 or more. And it's just, for me, we talk about battle tests, and we talk about being battle tested in a 1v1 scene. Briscoe is not battle tested either. Nas has a lot of 1v1 experience. Briscoe has not played his first 1v1. And the one common denominator I will say that's going to come down to is if Briscoe is in shape or not. And I'm not talking about basketball I'm talking about 1v1 shape. As we know in this space, there's a difference between I'm in basketball shape. I hoop all the time. But does it mean I'm in 1v1 shape? No. 1v1 shape is a completely different ballgame. You can play basketball all the time. You can play 5v5, 4v, but 1v1 shape is a whole different ballgame. Because all of us are not playing 1s to 30 all day, every day. Briscoe, you need to be in shape. You need to play as much 1s as you can. Because I got you winning. I think, in my opinion, Briscoe can win this game. And I can see this game going one or two ways. Nas wins in a close one, or Briscoe wins by 10 plus or more, 10 points or more. And I got Briscoe because I feel like Briscoe got to make a statement. Same thing with Nas, but Briscoe got to make a statement. I think Briscoe, he has a lot of pressure on him. Yes, losing to Nas is not a bad thing. But I've always said, in my opinion, Briscoe beating Nas would humble Nas. Nas has not been humbled in a long time. And I also feel like Nas hasn't been put in a position to play certain people. Like, we want him to play Zay. We want him to play Rob. He always says he accepts, or Lamar, but he's always making something. Like, somebody has to play this. to get this, and it's a lot of politicking by Nas. So in my opinion, Briscoe winning this game would force Nas to bring him down a level. Because Nas talking about he wants to play XRM, who in my opinion is better than a Briscoe. If you play an XRM, that's a hard game, in my opinion, to win. You have Eugene German. That's a tough one. So it's like Nas is now about to face his first true test in 2 or 3 years. Yes, he's played guys like Scoob and stuff like that. But this is his first true test outside of the top 5, you should say. In my opinion. And I got Briscoe. I really do. I just don't think Briscoe, with all the trash talk, because this is just my opinion. Nas has been trash talking Briscoe more than Briscoe has been trash talking Nas. And Nas has been begging for this game and has been adamant that he'll drop you off in his city, I'll beat you in his city, in Jersey. He's been talking heavy to Briscoe. If I'm Briscoe, I'm like, all right, you've been yapping, you've been talking crazy. You think you above everybody? Let me show you and bring you down a notch. And I think if Briscoe's in shape, I think Briscoe wins. I'm not discrediting Nas. Nas is one hell of a player. Nas could easily win this game. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm going to stick to my guns and go with Briscoe. I don't usually go against Nas usually, but I have this feeling up in the air that I'm going to go with Briscoe. I can't wait to see the rest of the card. What the card's going to look like. I'm going to give you a few predictions right now. Zay Lamar Peters is going to be one of the matchups. I can guarantee you that. Uncle Scoob needs a pay-per-view matchup, but the only pay-per-view matchup that makes sense for him would be a Eugene. But Eugene, I believe, is going back to the CBA because the CBA is about to start their season soon. So that rematch can't happen right now. But that would make a lot of sense. But Scoob, I presume, is going to be in that pay-per-view, but I just don't know who Scoob would play. That would make sense to be like, okay, let's give Scoob a pay-per-view game. But I don't know who Scoob's going to play. We'll have to see when the matchups drop. But there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of build-up, a lot of build. November 8th, we are a month away. November 8th, during college basketball season 2, which is a big, big gamble that Ball is Life and Off the Dribble is taking, but I'm down for it. But let me know, this is my initial thoughts. We will break down the full 1v1 card once it's fully breaking down, and we'll talk about it each day. But I just want to give you my quick initial reaction. Nasir Core versus Isaiah Briscoe is going down November 8th. Undisputed pay-per-view. Oh my gosh. It's going to be one for the ages, man. I can't wait. This is going to be Nas' first true test. Nas is not beating, if he wins this game, he's not beating Briscoe by 15 or plus. There's going to be like a 5-4 3-point game if he beats Briscoe. And that's if, because I generally don't believe it's going to be Briscoe. But we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody, give me a... Get your tickets, y'all. It's going to be a movie.